Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the final hour. Okay, before we do Luca's turn, I just wanted to do a quick little announcement. Um, uh, Pretty much everybody in my family is sick right now of varying degrees. Erin's just getting over something and she's doing fine. I've been able to keep my head above the water, but sick for days. He's now coming down with it, and so he had to peace out, but that's okay because his character actually legit got the shit kicked out of him and ran away from combat anyways. So we actually don't even need him. It's just more or less a waste of minutes to be like, what are you doing your turn? I sit there. So let's push on because we actually conveniently don't need him anyways. So, Luca, you are going to move up that 15 feet. What do you... Okay, there we go. We're starting. Okay, awesome. All right. Booming blade. Cool.
Oh, hold on. The booming blade I just clicked, but it's not actually... I have to roll separately.
Okay, so the bonus action is cast Shillelagh. Booming blade you're going to cast at the same time. Okay, that's a fucking chance to hit. You didn't even use your advantage with your feint just in case.
I can't get the bonus action.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. We're looking pretty good right now. 17 plus, what's that, 9?
Two strength saving throws.
No, I get that, but Booming Blade,
Yep.
doesn't Booming Blade already just do 1d8?
It does a
right?
d8. Yeah, it does an additional d8. Plus, I'll throw a goading attack onto it.
Sure.
So roll...
Okay. That's a lot. That's 27 points of damage. One saving throw I automatically succeed because I'm immune to being prone because I float.
Yep.
So, and the other saving throw is to be what? Push back 10 feet?
Correct.
Okay, give me 2 seconds.
Hopefully you succeed. Because that's not something I can choose to do, right? It just automatically happens.
I mean, yeah, it's a part of the effect. So
Yeah.
it takes fucking 27 points of damage, which actually is a decent amount of damage. Yeah, make sure I did my math right. 27 points of damage there. Yep, and even though it's only a 12 DC, these creatures aren't terribly strong. It actually does get pushed back the 10 feet.
That sucks.
Yeah, so it actually does get pushed back the 10 feet. It cannot be knocked prone.
That's fine.
Anything else you do in your turn, Luca?
I'm going to... Because I have no movement left. I'm going to... it's not as good as I wanted it to be. I wanted it to stay still. Let's see, hold on. Let's see what spells I can do.
Sorry, they're not very strong.
That's not your fault. I guess my only real option... These things seem smart, too. My option is going to be to cast Firebolt at it. With the Action Surge.
Action surge and just throw like a little spell at it? Okay.
Yeah, it's the only real thing I could do.
Make your attack roll with it.
I'm going to add. And then, in case that doesn't hit.
Oh, gotcha. And that does hit because you added that. And that. So you add 7 to it to make sure they get 22. It does hit.
Yeah, so I deal that damage.
That's actually not bad. 12 points of fire damage on top. That's actually not a bad turn there, sir. Not a bad turn at all.
Goading attack, do I have that written right? When a creature you attack, you can spell once or go the time. You add the damage roll and the target. Oh, wisdom saving throw.
Or
you have disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than me until the next turn.
fair. Okay. I get a really good one of those, so.
I figured. The DC is not high either.
Yeah, I crushed a 17, so.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's perfect.
Cool. All right, after Luca's turn is the creature's turn. Realizing that you are no longer under its control, it's going to look at you with a little eye that's looking at you. Let's find out which little eye that is. I'm going to find out the old-fashioned way. The roll of a d10. Okay, that's a fun one. Can you do me a favor and make me a DC 16 saving throw?
Which saving throw?
What type?
Sorry, strength. I told you the DC and not the save. Fuck!
Yeah.
Roll me a strength saving throw.
Okay,
I'm very
hold on.
tired.
You're just like,
I'm gonna add less
not
to
feeling
that.
that
Hold
sick. Sick brain
I'll get
damage.
my head.
You know,
Ah!
I'm gonna use an action point.
Fuck!
Yeah, I actually.
Oh, shucks! You resist the magics that are coming on you there, Lucas, sir. Oh, God.
Behold, that speaks like that.
Oh.
Wow.
God damn it, motherfucker.
It was your fault.
Oh, yeah, it was. All right.
It's your fault.
Should I remove Reich from initiative just for
Yeah.
fair
Yeah.
save? Okay.
Reich's
So that means
running
I
off to the
lose a legendary action, I think. No, because I used all of them. I didn't save one for Reich, so that's fair. All right, but it's now my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I guess.
It turns its head to angle it so it's looking at you and Kieran because you're both to the the south of where it is. Of course, by angling it so it's at you and Kieran's technically inside of it, but it puts her like really towards both the backwards and the outer edge, as opposed to, which she of course doesn't know this, but I'm just explaining it out for everybody because it's a cone. Backwards and outer edge because of how she angled it is that Luke is in it. All of his magics are gone. As it does that, it starts to hover, float backwards, which of course, do I make a saving throw or just take 2d10 or 2d8?
You take 2d8.
Okay, roll your 2d8.
And then I get an attack of opportunity?
No, you're not next to it. Remember, it moved back 10 feet because you hit it.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
So it takes the 7.
My bizzle.
Okay, and it moves backwards. The total of 40 feet. It moves backwards, making you now 50 feet away from it, Luca. And once again, still inside its area of anti-magic. Kieran, you are not in the area of anti-magic anymore. But now you're like 180 feet away from it.
I gotta move forward.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can move up enough to attack this turn.
Okay. It's now going to be Kieran's turn.
Trying to check the radius on this, and it's just not telling me because I imported it right over. Range self, that's not true. Roll 20.
For what?
Yeah, Roll Toad has been all sorts of screwy. I felt bad for Maggie the other day.
I was looking for it. I'm
beat
like,
up by
why
it.
can't I find the
The
range?
reason why those spells were
range is
different
wrong.
is because she typed them in manually, you realise.
Oh, she said she didn't.
No,
They
these I
clearly
imported
were.
right over.
Oh,
They
she
were
said,
all shorthand.
oh, she said she didn't.
They were all shorthand.
All right. I ain't gonna
But
question
some
it.
of them are wrong. Anyway.
I ain't gonna question
Oh.
it.
I looked it up
Argue with the Ollie.
on Roll 20, and therefore
argue.
it's wrong.
No reason
I'm
to.
always wrong, so what's the point?
That's true. I mean, do you want to talk
Are
about
you
it?
talking about this? 100-foot line. So no, I can't get in range. So I gotta move back towards it.
So you can.
Which I can only do 15 feet, right? Because it's difficult terrain.
Correct.
Sucks. I'm not gonna be
Unless-
able to range for a
Oh, she
while.
go like bing.
Yeah, fly up above it.
Yeah,
shoot
then I
downwards.
fall.
Yeah, he just has to look up. Die. That's true.
I mean, I could teleport back in within range of it.
Then, yeah.
That seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it though. So
Oh, you're gonna
Uh-huh.
thunder step?
yeah, back in the range of it.
Holy shit! Okay.
I mean, it doesn't do anything to it though. Unfortunately, it makes a really loud noise though where I was. So maybe that'll get its attention.
and it teleports you 300 feet. So where do you teleport to exactly?
It's actually 90 feet, I believe. The sound can be heard from 300 feet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So you
Which
teleport.
always
Teleport 90
confuses
feet.
me, by the way. I always think it's 300 feet.
300
So
feet
90
anyway.
feet. Where do you teleport to? Actually, you could
100
probably
feet
get
away from it.
you could probably get all the way over to Stallbor, who is about
I don't want
about
to
100 feet away from it.
I think it's a bad idea.
It's up to you.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go on the opposite side of Stalwart,
So
and I'm gonna be
Stallbor's
like 100 feet away from it.
Stallbor's to the west of it. You're gonna go east, so you're gonna travel northeast effectively,
Yeah,
staying out of its
Just
cone
lungs
but
that-
off the side.
out of its cone. Yeah, off to the side.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna spend my movement to get into a nice little position behind a tree.
Okay.
And I'm gonna spend a bonus action to convert 5 sorcery points into a 3rd level spell.
Okay.
That's
And at the end of your turn, I'm gonna roll a d10 to see what I can do.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be hopeful. That's not what I wanted, but
Disintegrate.
That's really scary. So did I see Kieran do that? I have a passive perception of 22. I imagine I saw Kieran appear 90 feet away from me, or 100 feet
Yeah.
or so away from me.
With your however many eyes.
Yeah.
11 eyes, whatever it is.
There was a big boom.
There's
to
a very
the
big
side.
boom over there, which obviously it would have noticed. But also
It doesn't
it
have big
has
ears, Kieran. It has big eyes.
a bunch of eyes
Okay,
everywhere.
Sorry, you're right.
Sorry, jeez.
You know what it's
Your
going to do
bulldozer.
with its disintegration ray? It's actually going to strategically shoot a tree that's over like where it's kind of like where it is behind it because it can't shoot anything in front of it, right? So it's going to shoot a shoot the ground, not a tree. Well, don't do that. We're going to shoot the ground behind it. So all of a sudden, the ground and the huge cube behind it opens up into like this big pit area as all of a sudden all the dirt and everything beneath it just turns to ash and disintegrates. And it's gonna, on its turn, it's gonna be able to float over that no problem. It's gonna do that like kind of right behind it on the ground. That's what it's gonna do with its turn. It's now Stalbor's turn. Stalbor, you still have the unconscious woman at your feet.
Yeah, seeing Luca sword it, there'll just be some Elvish unpleasantries. And I will 3rd level magic missile because it's the only offensive spell I have.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's. I mean, not only is this spell entirely broken, that's not the right amount of damage as well. So let me roll 2 more and then add 2. So
Okay.
that would be those
5,
2
12. 12 damage. Okay, awesome.
And then I'll keep dragging.
After Stalbor's turn, I'm going to roll that again and see what happens. 4. Okay. So with a 4, it's actually going to yeah. I'm going to hit Kieran with the same fucking ray I keep missing with. Kieran, dexterity save.
Okay.
K. Hit him with the K.
Hold on.
Start.
1d4.
Wait, no, sorry, D4.
D4 first, yeah.
D4 first. Do you want me to keep the D6 or roll again?
You rolled it, so if you're spending the point, you get that,
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 17.
17.
You make the
And you're
fucking
good.
save 4 times in a row. So after that turn, it's now going to be Luca's turn. Luca, you are in the area of it's 50 feet from you, and you're in the area of no magic.
I'm in the area of no magic, and it's difficult terrain, correct?
Correct.
I'm going to move 30 feet toward it.
Which is 15 feet, or are you just going to double move to be 30?
Double move to be 30.
Okay.
And I'm going to yell for Kieran and Stalbor to go on without me.
No!
Very
The
loudly.
hell you get back.
Okay.
Like, instantly.
And I just want to, like, their sword and shield ready to go at it, basically. I'm running at it.
How are you gonna hit it? It's
I
up in
can't
the
hit
air.
it yet.
Okay, because they did the whole pit thing,
It's gonna jump
and now it's
on,
floating above the hit.
like it's a giant balloon.
Kieran,
I have goals.
Constitution save.
I don't wanna.
I know you're good at them. I should have chosen Ollie, but I didn't want to metagame.
Metagaming.
That
All
was
right,
just be way
so-
I'm
Bless.
just saying, I'm not a big fan of Midori right now. Just saying.
I
Not,
like
a, big
Thank you,
not a big
Midori.
fan of Midori.
It's a 15. Oh, I have
Jamfish, the
1
best.
action point left.
Yes! Oh my god, that
It.
almost was an action. That makes me
If
happy.
you just get a 1, you get it. I think.
Ah, fuck! She's a fucking saving throw.
Please give Aaron more action points, chat.
Ollie all of a sudden comes around. Ollie comes around. He likes it. Okay. So
I'm just, if we're gonna do it, I'm gonna abuse it.
it angles it because of how wide it's going to be now. It angles the thing, and I'll explain why in a second. So it's going to fit both Karen and Luca inside of it. Now, what happens is immediately, Karen and Luca are not inside of it. Actually, probably neither one of them are inside the area. But then as it moves double backwards, 40 feet, it is definitely going to be able to have the two of you guys linked inside of the sphere, so neither one of you guys have magic. And now I'm going to roll my 3d10.
It's moving 40 every time. I'm moving 30. I will never catch it.
You're
Correct.
moving 30. I'm moving 15, double moving. So I don't know.
Why?
Gorgeous.
Because I don't know.
Ollie, roll me a dexterity save.
That doesn't make sense.
Difficult terrain.
But difficult terrain is just half your speed. So if you double move, it's...
Oh, if I don't, yeah, right.
That makes me very happy, Ollie. Okay, good. You fail that save. Funny thing is, I rolled the same exact thing twice.
Uh-huh.
I only got other targets, man. I
There's
suppose.
one in front of me.
I suppose N make me a Oh, you auto fail and you're unconscious.
oh,
Okay, well you failed that one. Thanks, N. You can fail the next one too. Thank you. Okay, cool. And my other one's a 9.
What happened?
Disintegration ray.
Oh, so Ollie, you start to feel your own bones and everything starts to freeze up. And unlike before, where you were able to stop the magic, so I think that was you before I was able to stop it. You look down and you also see you and her flesh starting to turn to stone. And as you're pulling her arm, you guys pulling her arm, you actually see your flesh and hers fusing together as the two of you are becoming stone together as you guys are being pulled, which is kind of nice. As you try to pull her.
Statue to put on the ship.
Yeah, you know.